In NBA 2K My Team mode, we have spotlight challenges where you recreate a moment from an NBA player's career. So Damian Lillard chose that incredible moment from that 2019 Western Conference playoff game. And guess who was on the call? You were. Can you recreate that moment and tell us what was going through your head?
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love. Right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We're excited to have with us two-time NBA scoring champion, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey,
Shaq,
Kevin.
how are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Greg, you got
great.
some of that when I was scoring champ, huh?
Oh, man.
Got some of those battles?
I always tell a story. We were playing Lakers in the conference finals. I was with the Blazers, and Shaq had the ball. You know, like big fellas down there, so you got to go down and try to swipe the ball from him. So I go down, and I swipe as hard as I can, right, to try to knock the ball. He doesn't even feel it. I popped my shoulder out of place.
Oh, no
True
kidding.
story. And so I didn't want anybody to know I was hurt. So I just, like, signaled to the coach, hey, you know, I'm going to come out for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I ran in the hall.
Popping your shoulder
Man, I ran in the
back
hall.
in.
I was crying like a baby.
Oh.
True story, man. Big fella, he's strong.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Julius Randle.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Bledsoe is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Randle in at the power forward position. And for the Lakers, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Harris. Then it's Chris Paul, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Shaq, you stay very involved with the game, hang out with a lot of the players, talk with coaches, you go to many games. Name some personalities that you enjoy the most, guys you like hanging around with.
Well, I hang around with everybody, but the few guys shaped my mentality. The gentleman next to you, he doesn't know this, but I knew that when he was in college, he already had a T-shirt business, a real estate license. So I really learned the business from him. And it was D. Scott. D. Scott taught me to, you know, just have fun and be silly. Alonzo taught me to be serious and be more focused. You know, hanging out with LeBron and Kobe. I'm just happy to have the ability to just be blessed to just meet so many people.
That's a varied list.
That is.
And a nice compliment to you.
It's an honor to be on that list.
Yes, I'm right. That's the first name on the list.
You ain't know I knew about the real estate,
I
did you?
didn't.
Yeah, I bought a house and you
That's the
overcharged me for the interest, but that's okay.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Paul. The tray. Kept alive. Thompson misses.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams, facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go, or he's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now Bledsoe, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Outside for Bledsoe, just 3 to shoot. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. A shot by Paul, nobody around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Paul's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Lakers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. And the Suns miss again. Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Stolen by Grant. Jumps up. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
I mean, he looks like a running back in the open field. Bledsoe likes to take advantage of fast break opportunities.
Shaq, you were such a prolific scorer back in the day. Right now, if you needed just one bucket, seal a game, win a game, who would you want taking that shot?
Well, that has to be my favorite player, Steph Curry. If he's on the injury list, I'm going to have to go with James Harden. Younger Steph Curry, big Trae Young. Luka Doncic is right after Trae Young. Russell Westbrook is pretty good. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Mr. Kevin Durant.
I was just
I'm
about
sorry,
to say,
Mr. Kevin
my
Durant.
goodness,
I
I've been
apologize.
waiting.
Here's Butler. The Suns getting the bucket. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Harris.
Love the hustle there defensively. Randall staying active and alert.
Here's Clarkson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Paul kicks to Harris. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Phoenix. Valanciunas hits them both. Jack, we talk about the motor of a player like Russell and Westbrook. And we also have some bigs who really get after it. And I'm sure you've got some guys that stand out in your mind in the game now who stand out in that category.
Let's see, Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, yes.
Domantas Sabonis. And Andre, Mr. Drummond.
All good names. Big motors. And here's Bledsoe after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. No good from Bledsoe.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Good on the triple.
With an advanced understanding of the game, Butler reads the floor perfectly.
Suns trail by 7. Out left to the wing. Jokic kicks to Bledsoe. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Paul passes to Butler. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots from 12. That one, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Again, the miss by Paul.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Oubre.
Absorbing contact like a sponge, Jokic can maintain control through the rest of his move.
Thompson outside. Knocks down the three ball. Thompson's got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ball against Bledsoe. The pass to Oubre. Clarkson against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. Rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias, challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Lakers leading by 6.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And it's interesting looking back at past drafts. Chris Paul taking 4th overall, but will be the clear #1 in a do-over.
And so Paul nails both of them. It seems like we're in an era of tandems in the NBA. Teams with at least 2 great players. Shaq, if you're selecting a pair to start a team with, mix and match however you want, who would you take?
Definitely got to take the Greek Freak, and I'm going to take Luka Doncic. Because they're superstars already, but they're still entering their prime. Give me those 2, it's a wrap.
Yeah, for me, Luka, no doubt about it. It'd be interesting to see how those 2 would play together. I wouldn't mind pairing Luka with a guy like Kawhi, though. That could be kind of interesting.
Luka with anybody would be interesting.
That's a great point.
Now here's Bledsoe. 20 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole. Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Jokic, and he gets it to go. Jokic has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
All about concentration there. Jokic has body control and the touch needed to score through contact.
Paul looking over the floor. Harris inside. He's defended by Randall. Here's Paul, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
CP3 stop and go. Drew the foul on that play.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. And for the Suns, Marjanovic checked in for Jokic. Christian Wood comes in for Julius Randle. And O'Neal subbed in for Clarkson. Good on both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Well, Shaq, when you talk with NBA historians, guys that coached against you, former referees, they all say you were the most difficult player to call games for, to referee. This was because there was so much contact back then both ways.
Well, listen, I understand it's hard to find the balance. I don't want to disrespect the referees. They're a vital part of this game. They do a wonderful job. Some say I got away with too much, and others say I got hacked every play.
We did get hacked every play.
I know, but I don't like to complain.
I think he did get hacked. In all fairness, you did. Well, first of all, you had to hit Shaq harder. You couldn't foul him the way or bump him the way you'd bump a normal player. You'd end up getting hurt more. But he also got away with a lot.
Now here's Wiggins. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Paul kicks to Wiggins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Bledsoe. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he makes the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Suns making a change here as well. Terry's checked in. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Now here's Nance. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shaq, you stayed at LSU 3 years, played 3 years of college basketball, but went back and completed your degree, which was terrific. Then you pursued training and degrees in other fields. What draws you so much to continuing education?
You know, you always want to keep improving yourself. You know, I owed it to myself and my family to complete my degree. You know, I'm famous for saying I got 4 degrees. Would you like to know?
Yes.
Bachelor's, master's, doctorate, and street.
Which one? What's the most valuable of those?
The street.
Yes. Wiggins dishes to Rubio. Back to Wiggins. The Lakers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And so he hits both. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Terry outside. Back to Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. From deep three-point range. Shot by Terry, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, the Lakers. 13-point lead. Butler against O'Neal. Here's Marjanovic.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Well, you look up at the rafters here at Staples Center. All the banners and Shaq, you helped raise some of them. Was there a pressure in playing for a franchise like this that has got such a great history of championship basketball?
You know, this is the kind of pressure you want, because I was raised up of the mind state that pressure is when you don't know where your next meal is coming from. So I knew there was some greats that played before me, and I just wanted to be mentioned with some of the greats. So
that puts it in perspective.
Yeah, it does. And you know what? He is definitely mentioned with some of the greats.
Yes, he
Shaq
is.
had a great ride and did an incredible job playing for the Lakers.
Bledsoe against Butler. Terry looking over the floor. Clock at 6, and it's Bledsoe off the drive. O'Neal passes to Marjanovic. Over Butler. Marjanovic, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 9. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And the first one drops.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Terry, the pass to Bledsoe. Back to Terry. Will it go? Wood in the post. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Rubio outside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Nance. Back to Wiggins. Marjanovic against Nance. Trying to find Rubio. He's got it now. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Lakers lead by 17. Bledsoe outside. For 3. It's Terry outside. And that one released in time, but no good.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a tremendous offensive catalyst, Chris Paul recently talked about the defensive side.
First and foremost, we just got to do better. And I think the first place where we need to improve is on the defensive end. We've played so many close games this year. It's like we try to make every game interesting.
Spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Jeremy Grant is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Terry in at point. Here's Wood. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And O'Neal gets it to go. Jack, you've played with so many other stars during your career, but talk about some of the incredible role players that were so important for you and the teams you played on.
You like to use the word role players, Kevin. I like to use the word others. Off the top of my head, Udonis Haslam, Robert Horry, Mike Penberthy, Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, my main man Horace Grant, and my OGs, Brian Shaw and Gary Payton.
Yep. Good names. Here's Terry. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Wood kicks to Terry. Over Wiggins. Shot by Terry, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wiggins passes to Butler. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Connects from three-point range.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Passes it to Butler. Over Grant. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here is Nance. The Suns getting the bucket. Outside Butler. Here's the three. And the Lakers with another miss. Suns trail by 14. O'Neal kicks to Terry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by Grant.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Tobias Harris comes in for McDermott. Thompson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Paul's subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Harris. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Clarkson finds Randall. Back to Clarkson. Jokic passes to Randall, and the shot goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
That free throw good from Randall.
The one thing about Julius Randle, he is still young and has a significant upside.
Harris outside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just some grown man strength from Thompson there. His ability to shake off hard hits and still drain shots is admirable.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
What's up?
That free throw good from Thompson.
Not projected to be a big-time defensive player coming out of college. Clay's now often asked to lock down the opponent's best scorer.
Now here's Randall. His last outing, 16 points for him. He dishes it to Grant. The pass to Jokic. Back to Grant. Another three for Phoenix.
See, as a big man, when you play unselfishly, you're harder to stop. That's why you run the offense through Jokic.
Harris outside. He kicks it to Wiggins. Back to Harris. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Suns. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Oubre. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Jokic inside. Harris is there. Jokic kicks to Oubre. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Paul. 12 points for him. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Randall dishes to Grant. Passes it to Oubre. Now Randall, a 3-ball. Wiggins with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 10. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, their longest of the season. LA's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Wiggins from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins has got 14.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Pass to Oubre. Over in the corner, Randall. Now the pass to Clarkson. Clock at 4. For 3, Oubre. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Lakers leading by 7. Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. Now here is Harris. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Phoenix on defense. Valanciunas with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jokic.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now here's Randall. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
An extremely coordinated big man. Nobody should be surprised to see Jokic make plays at the rim.
Back to Paul. Thompson from long range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Bledsoe passes to Oubre. Three-pointer. Wiggins with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. Paul outside. And the shot goes down. Paul's got 14.
Boy, Paul's been a handful. You wonder what kind of scorer he could be if that were his main focus.
Randall kicks to Bledsoe. Passes to Jokic. Oubre outside. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Oubre can't get it to go. Lakers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Feeds it to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
Suns trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Randall passes to Grant. Oubre against Thompson. The 3. Oubre can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now Wiggins, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Paul. No good off the back of the rim. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now, here's Jokic. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
And here is Los Angeles now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Nance comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Paul. And a change for the Suns. Christian Woods checked in for Julius Randle. Here's Harris. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas. Pass to Thompson. Nance, right side. 5 to shoot. Rubio dishes to Harris. They get it again. Here's Nance. Misses the fallback J. Suns trail by 6. Oubre kicks to Bledsoe. Oubre outside. Over Thompson. Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Shaq, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open share anytime you want to join us.
Anytime, Kevin. My pleasure. Whenever you guys need me, just give me a call. If I'm not doing icy hot Krispy Kreme or the General Insurance, you just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free.
Yeah, I'll be free.
That's good to know. And, Steve, there are people who have to focus on one thing to get it right, yet Shaq can execute so many things at a high level at the same time.
You're so right, Kevin. We know he's one of the best to ever put on a uniform. But a lot of people always talk about his offense, but he made second-team all-defense 3 times. He can do it all on the court and now in the broadcasting booth.
That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Thompson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Sometimes before Thompson even catches the pass, he knows he's firing.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Can't connect from short range.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And that one is good. And the Lakers lead by 13.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
24 seconds left in the first half. The pass to Terry. Down low. Here's Wood. And he converts the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Rubio kicks to Butler. To the left side wing. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bledsoe's got 10 points in the game.
The defender's in position to contest, but Bledsoe not one to turn down a challenge.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And making his triumphant return to our set, the one-man broadcasting phenom, Shaquille.
Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome. I just want to say, I can get used to sitting inside. I'm here with you guys. It was pretty good.
How did they make room for you anyway?
No, it's a lot of room down there, a lot of snacks.
Potato chips?
Chips, popcorn, hot dogs,
Pretzels?
Papa John's pizza.
Oh, wow.
It's awesome down there.
I bet there were some donuts on the
Oh, yeah. Krispy Kreme.
Oh, wow. Man, but if your back is hurting, what do you put on it down there?
And I put on my new suit from J.C.Penney.
Oh, wow.
It was just awesome.
But you sit in a chair a long time, your back gets tight. What do you put on it?
Oh, yeah, I put some icy hot on it.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's
Guess
good.
how I came to the game?
How?
I don't have a car deal, so I'm not going to name one.
But you need that insurance, don't you?
Oh, yeah. The great low rates you can get online.
No question.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Suns trail by 9. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Thompson. Jimmy Butler is out there with Harris. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Now here's Butler. Following the miss by Julius Randle. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. They get it back, and it's Bledsoe with the extra effort.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Harris outside, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Paul. Butler on the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
It gives your offense yet another option when your two-guard Klay Thompson can play inside and be physical.
And for everything this guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
GA, I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team, in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer.
That free throw good from Thompson. Suns trail by 10. And here's Clarkson with the teardrop. No good on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Lakers leading by 10. Bledsoe against Butler. Paul outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
No good from Grant.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And Butler gets it to go.
A capable shooter from there, Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
Jokic. Nice D from Valanciunas. And it's Paul with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
And so Butler nails both of them. Suns trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Randall kicks to Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, man, you're just saying that because it's true.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Grant.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And Grant drops them both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Lakers leading by 11. Now here's Paul. He's got 14. Here's Valanciunas. Good defense by Jokic. The Suns shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Thompson passes to Paul. Valanciunas against Clarkson. Shoots a fader. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns trail by 11. Bledsoe dishes to Randall. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. And that'll be his third foul so far. Los Angeles making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Passes it to Bledsoe. And taken away by Paul. Fast break, the Lakers. Stolen by Bledsoe. To the inside, Grant. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Paul. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Knocked away. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Bledsoe. The shot. Rebound the Lakers. Paul's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the feed to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rejected by Harris. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Grant finds Clarkson. At the elbow, Randall. Drops in the layup for 2. Randall's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
Paul passes to Harris. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bledsoe against Paul. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bledsoe's got 16.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Now here's Paul. 14 points for him. Back to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Clarkson and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Now here's Wiggins. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Lakers with possession here. And there's the pass to Harris. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Pass to Paul. Back to Butler. Paul against Clarkson. Here's Harris. And again, the Lakers no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Clarkson dishes to Bledsoe. Passes it to Jokic. Outside for Bledsoe. No good on the three. Lakers leading by 9. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at Butler. He's received the 4th most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting.
And that's the way it should be. As dynamic as he's been this season, it wouldn't be right if he wasn't a part of that starting lineup.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. And the Lakers call time here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Larry Nance has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Doug McDermott comes in for Tobias Harris. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Chris Paul. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Marjanovic checked in for Jokic. Christian Wood comes in for Julius Randle. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Grant. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Clarkson.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Pass to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Marjanovic kicks to Bledsoe. Makes it off the glass. 18 points for Eric Bledsoe.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Rubio the pass to Wiggins. Shoots from the right block, and too long on the shot. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Phoenix. 9-point game. And the basket is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Butler. He's got 12. Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Wood's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
Here's Wood. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Oubre bounce pass. Here's Marjanovic. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
For Phoenix, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Lakers leading by 5. Rubio finds Wiggins. Five on the clock. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Nance has got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Oubre. He's got 8. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Rubio against Bledsoe. Wood kicks to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that
could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Wiggins outside, poked away. And 1:01 left to play in the third. From past the arc, in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Bledsoe looking around. For 3, Oubre. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Butler, no good. Suns trail by 7. In the corner, it's Oubre. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rubio against Bledsoe. Bounce pass, Rubio. Will fade away. Doesn't go that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Christian Wood is out there with Grant. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. Here is Rubio. Nance outside. At the top of the key, Thompson. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 22.
When Thompson's in the zone, he can carry an offense. That's a luxury for this team.
Here's Bledsoe, and there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They're leading by 8. And Nance slams it in.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Now here's Bledsoe. Marjanovic finds Bledsoe. Here's Wood. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Rubio dishes to Harris. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Nice floater from Tobias. Has excellent feel and touch around the basket.
There's the pass to Bledsoe. And Thompson sends it back. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Now the dish to Nance. He gets it in there. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Wiggins against Grant. Pass to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Marjanovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now, here's Rubio. Wiggins outside. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 10. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Chris Paul's checked in for Ricky Rubio. And for the Suns, Jokic has checked in for Christian Wood. Julius Randle comes in for Marjanovic. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Oubre. Here's Paul. Pass to Thompson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Thompson showing determination getting to the hoop. Even with contact, he finds a way to drill the shot.
Now here's Randle. The pass to Clarkson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second. Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
And the Suns call time. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Pass to Harris. Back to Paul. Randle grabs the board. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. Here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a 2nd-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And last season, we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game. And instead of running out the clock, did you like that? And would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Now, here's Valanciunas. The shot's good. Thompson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Over to the left wing. Jokic kicks to Clarkson. Grant outside. Cans it from downtown.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Wiggins passes to Harris. He feeds it to Paul, and he makes good on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 12.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Bledsoe against Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Passes it to Clarkson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic draws the double. And there it is for him. 7 points for Julius Randle.
That's the right play call. Randle's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
Pass to Harris.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Randle with the bucket.
One thing we knew Randle could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Paul against Bledsoe. And the pass to Valanciunas. Harris trying to get free. Valanciunas, good.
Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. That's a 2 from Paul. That shot off, and Phoenix will come the other way. Bledsoe left side, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Lakers making a change here. Butler's checked in.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. And he makes both free throws. Now Paul. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Suns trail by 7. Grant the pass to Clarkson. Here's Jokic. Feeds it to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
Bledsoe against Paul. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Takes the turnaround J. It's good. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
You see the instincts of Butler on plays like this. Understands how and where to get his shots.
Passes to Jokic. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Wiggins. Phoenix grabs the miss. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Kaminsky is checked in for the Lakers. And so he makes both from the line.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
That one's not going to go. Randall with some nice D. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here's Paul. Thompson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
These are the kind of looks Thompson just eats up.
Grant outside. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Jokic for the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Bounce pass from Paul. With the fadeaway.
Oh, okay. You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Ricky Rubio checked in for Kaminsky. Bledsoe hits them both.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
The Lakers in the lead. Rubio looking around. That three off the mark. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Grant. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Grant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Inside, stolen by Thompson. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Dishes to Paul. That's tipped. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Bledsoe against Paul. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Here's Rubio. That's tipped.
Not a traditional rim protector. Rando gets by on effort and instinct.
No good from Grant. Lakers leading by 4. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Took him no time at all on that one.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 7. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Can they get it? Good D by Thompson. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And Randall throws it down.
Sometimes he could be a little streaky. Randall has found a groove here tonight, though.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson. Rubio outside. Kicks to Paul. There's the triple. Rebound by the Suns. Grant surveying the D. But they get it back. Can't connect. And so the Lakers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.